What is going on, traders? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Glad to have you. Now in this video, we're going to be going over the watch list for the week of September 27th, 2021. Going into October, the earnings season for banks. So we're going to talk about that in a few. All right, the chart that I have pulled up here is the SPY. I wanted to point out something to you just in case you haven't noticed it. But since May, the SPY has dropped down to the 50 SMA around the 20th of the month. So you can see here, this is May, June, July, August, and September. We were due for the same type of behavior, but we got that news from Evergrande, the China real estate company, and that spooked the market, and the market sold off all the way past the 100 SMA, but it recovered over the course of the week. So what I'm looking at here is to see if the SPY can make it past around 447.50. If it does, we should be on our way to hitting and passing the current all-time high. All right, so let's go ahead and start talking about some of the stocks that we're going to take a look at this week. All right, last week, a couple of social media companies had a good week, and we're going to start off with Twitter. All right, let's switch over to the weekly chart. Move over here. All right, so as you can see, the last 2 weeks, Twitter has been doing very well. And I'm looking for this to continue into next week. And if it does, if it can pass around $70, it could be on its way up to 78, and then maybe even challenging its all-time high. We're going to go ahead and keep an eye on this one. So you might want to add that one to your watch list. Another social media company that had a good week was Snap. It had a great week last week, a lot of volume, and it hit its all-time high last week also. I'm not going to really watch this one too much because I feel like I'll be chasing at that point, but it's something that if you're into day trades or scalping, this might be something you want to keep an eye on also. October is the beginning of earnings season for a lot of banks, and they all started their run up last week, thanks in part to the 10-year Treasury yield index running up, and also from the results of the Fed meeting last week. So tickers like Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, all of them had good weeks last week. Now, if you don't want to play any individual stocks, you might want to consider the ETF ELF. Now, this ETF contains quite a few of the financial institutions. Now, if you have Thinkorswim, you can go ahead and click on the Analyze tab, and it'll give you a rundown of a lot of the companies that are within this ETF. So this is one way that you can have exposure to all of these financial institutions all in one. A couple of other tickers I'm going to continue watching from last week will be Palantir, Apps, and Texas Instruments. Now, for those of you who are day traders, you might want to take a look at Ggpi, which is Gores Guggenheim. Over the weekend, they came out with news that they are possibly merging with Polestar. Now, Polestar is another EV company, I believe is owned by Volvo. So this one may run up first thing Monday. Keep an eye on it. And for those of you who are into trading penny stocks and scalping penny stocks, let's continue to watch CEI, see if it can continue its run that it's been having over the last few weeks. And that is the last ticker we're going to talk about. Be sure to follow Blaze Stocks over on Twitter. That's where I'll tweet out any breaking news that I come across throughout the course of the week. All right, wishing you all a great week. Trade smart, stay patient, and practice good risk management. Talk to you later.